everybody, Local Lego Man here, and welcome to a very special early LEGO Star Wars review. Now, I'm sure all of you know that we're getting the brand new Ahsoka show, or actually by now we've had the 2-episode premiere, but LEGO didn't end up releasing sets day and date with the show and are instead launching sets for the Ahsoka show on September 1st, but I was lucky enough to pick up one of the brand new sets early. That being set 75362, containing 599 pieces and retailing for $80, Ahsoka Tano's T-6 Jedi Shuttle. Now, I had the original version of this set from the Clone Wars days, and I was a huge fan of that set, so I'm really happy to see how this one holds up to that one. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Alrighty, now this set is pretty awesome, but before we take a look at the T-6 Jedi Shuttle, we first have to take a look at the figures, starting off with the main character of this set, that being Ahsoka Tano. And this figure is absolutely phenomenal, coming with both of her translucent white lightsabers, and as somebody who grew up watching the Clone Wars, it's great to get a new and very detailed version of this figure without the jarringness of the Clone Wars figures with the face printing. And it's also really cool since not only does this figure have leg printing, but the side arm printing is also phenomenal. And Ahsoka also comes with an alternate expression which shows her battle-ready angry face. Next up, we have a character returning from Star Wars Rebels, that being Sabine Wren. And this is yet another great figure coming with quite a few accessories such as these two blasters as well as this green lightsaber. And I have to say that I love the printing all around on this figure, especially on the Mandalorian helmet, but I do have a question for LEGO. Where's the arm printing, Mansley? It's just kind of bizarre since I feel like at least within the past year or so, every Mandalorian figure that we've gotten has had arm printing, but this one doesn't, which is just kind of weird to me. But I do understand that maybe Sabine didn't get it so that Ahsoka could, and if that is the case, I'm totally fine with that. And I also should mention that when taking off the Mandalorian helmet, Sabine actually has a really cool purple hairpiece and has a dual molded face with a happy expression and an angry expression. After that, we have a returning character from the Clone Wars saga, that being Professor Huyang. And this figure, put simply, is phenomenal, coming with this wrench as an accessory, but the real standout part of this figure is the brand new exclusive head mold, which looks amazing and is really well molded, and it looks even better thanks in part to the amazing printing done on the actual piece. But even looking besides the head, you can see the amazing printing on both the torso and the legs, as well as this 1x1 tile, which is an accessory on the back. And last but most certainly not least, we have the main villain of this set, that being Marek. And this figure is probably my favorite of the set, coming with an Inquisitor's lightsaber, and I just love the design of this almost rusty armor with this brand new helmet mold, which I honestly think you could use in a lot of different mocks. It's perfect since it's kind of in a sci-fi style, but I could also see it being used for more medieval stuff if you wanted to use it in a Knight's display or even a Dark Souls display. And other than that, I just think that the figure looks phenomenal, and I also really like the armor piece too, which I believe was initially used on one of the Inquisitors within one of the recent Obi-Wan Kenobi sets. Alrighty, now that we've taken a look at all of the figures, it's time to take a look at Ahsoka's T-6 Jedi Shuttle. And I haven't really been into LEGO Star Wars for a bit. I've been interested in the dioramas, but not really any of the regular sets. But this set honestly kind of reinvigorated my love for the theme, since I think the ship design is spot on, with it looking good from pretty much every angle except for the bottom, just because there's not a lot of detail on the bottom of the wings. And there's also so many awesome details within this set, such as these side compartments to hide all of the accessories for the figures, these awesome display stands built into the ship on the bottom to help you display the landed position a lot better, all of the interesting studs not on top techniques, which add a lot of really cool extra detail, the stud shooters on the front, which I'm surprisingly not bothered by since I think they blend in perfectly, and I also love the cockpit for this ship, since the glass part of the cockpit is actually a printed piece, which I think is perfect, and I also like that there's just enough space to place a minifigure in here. And other than those really cool details, we obviously cannot talk about the ship without highlighting the main mechanic, that being that you can pretty much spin the wings in a 360 formation by going from this landing mode to a flying mode, which works super well and is also really sturdy, so I think it's not only good for display but also for play. And that's pretty much it. So if I had to rate this set, what would I rate it?
I would 100% rate this set a 5 out of 5. I think that apart from the steep price, which is kind of just a normal thing for the Star Wars sets, unfortunately, that this set is just phenomenal. The ship is not only a great display piece, but also super durable, and all of the figures with all that leg printing and everything are just perfect. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this LEGO review, and make make sure to stay tuned because tomorrow we have 2 videos going out, one of which will be an unboxing of the brand new Marvel Series 2 CMF, which I also got early, and the second will be a full review on all of the figures. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you all in that one. Bye!